Approved Home Pros, connecting you to today's trends, easy upgrades, and the tips, advice, and answers you need for your home, featuring trusted local experts and San Diego's best home pros, guaranteed. Now, Approved Home Pros.
Welcome to Approved Home Pros. I'm Jordan Frazier.
And I'm Sean Johnson.
Sean, today our big theme running through everything, safety.
Yeah, safety is an important theme, and we're going to cover it in a few different ways today on the show. One of them is actually pool safety.
Pool safety is so important because we think of home improvement safety as getting things built and constructed, but it's also about how you're going to live in the home and how you're going to use it, and drownings are unfortunately the leading cause of death among children.
Yeah, and I think it's a responsibility we have to the community, so we're going to show you some tips to help keep you and your family safe. Also, table saws can be very dangerous, but we have a solution to that too.
I hear there's a rumor going around Sean might be putting his hand right in front of a saw today.
People are going to have to stay tuned to see if I do that or not. A little drama build up on that.
A little drama, but of course we have a safe solution for DIY projects with the saw stop that we're going to be talking about.
Absolutely, it's a safe way to have a table saw and be able to use that tool that can be dangerous in a very safe way.
And of course, so much more coming up today, all indicative of everything we do here for you at Approved Home Pros.
Yeah, everything we do is part of Approved Home Pros. It's local, expert, screened, and vetted pros, the ones you can have with confidence.
And of course, great transition because we talk a lot about experts here at Approved Home Pros, specifically our resident expert, Gregg Cantor. He's also the president of Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, and today we're going behind the scenes to learn who Murray Lampert was and how Gregg found his passion for home improvement.
My first job was doing construction cleanup. I would rent a U-Haul, I'd borrow my grandfather's AMC station wagon and hook up the trailer and go to the job sites with a shovel and a broom and clean up construction debris. So Murray was my grandfather, and he's my mom's father, and Lenore was my grandmother, who both worked together in the business. My first memory of the company was my grandfather working out of an apartment in La Mesa. Our old logo, which was orange and yellow, that was just so ugly, like the old Padres colors. Well, from there, I was still in school, went through high school. In my junior year, I worked for a framing carpenter in the company, got up on roofs and nailed off sheeting and did, as a carpenter's assistant. Well, Murray was my grandfather, but he was also a leader and a teacher, and I learned a lot from him. He was very opinionated, and he would usually say something like, well, I don't agree with that, but you do what you want to do. Murray's culture was pretty strict. He had a high standard. When it came down to dealing with customers and making people happy with the work, there was no time clock. I knew I wanted to be in construction, but I didn't know how or where or when. There was a time where I was ready, and I went to my grandfather and just said, I'd really like to get in the business. I really like construction, and I'll work for free. When you feel like I have a value to the business, then you can start paying me. Officially, I took over in about 1990. I've always felt some pressure taking over Murray Lampert, taking over the business, and it was a great opportunity. And to this day, we still do a lot of things that my grandfather, his way. What we've really done here as a team at Murray Lampert is to always put the client first, to make sure we're listening and executing work the way people expect it.
Drowning is the leading cause of unintentional death in children ages 1 to 4. This summer, avoid tragedy and keep your family safe. Javier Payan from Payan Pool Service is here to share some safety tips. This is so important, Javier.
Yeah, hi Jordan. Yeah, living in Southern California, swimming pools are a large part of the California culture, and people are building some beautiful pools in their backyards, and they're really fun and a good place to have some memories built for
Absolutely.
Your family. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is that oftentimes drownings occur during gatherings or pool parties, and there's this understanding that people think that somebody else is watching their kids, or even there could be some adults that don't know how to swim. So it's really important that when you have a pool party or some type of gathering that you assign a responsible adult to be a water watcher to watch and supervise the pool.
A water watcher, such a catchy little name. It'll be easy for somebody to take responsibility. Yeah,
definitely, and that's not a small child or the sister or little brother. It's somebody that's responsible that can intervene in case somebody is drowning, or because drownings happen real fast and there's no warnings.
They do. There's no warnings, and you feel safe at home, which you're supposed to feel safe at home, but that's actually where most of these incidents happen.
Yeah, definitely. And a really easy way to think about it is like the ABC system. A is for adult supervision, B for barriers. You got to make sure your gates lock and self-latch and self-close so they're not left open. And C is for classes and CPR. It's important to teach your kids to swim at an early age so that they can, have a chance if they're really young to avoid a drowning.
So we talked about the water watcher, that would be adult supervision. What is it we need to know about barriers?
So with barriers, you want to make sure that your pool is and your property is protected with a fence, at least 48 inches tall, and that the latches self-latch and self-close so that when you open a gate, it doesn't remain left open, it'll self-latch and self-close. Very important.
And what do you recommend for if someone wants to find more information about these classes or where to learn about barriers or even more water watcher
Go to our
tags?
website at payanpools.com. We have a safety page, and we'll be putting a lot of information on our Facebook page as well too.
Thank you so much. Always have a water watcher and follow basic pool safety to have a fun and safe summer. For all your pool maintenance and equipment needs, call Payan today.
Only Approved Home Pros gives you the expert advantage you need when navigating the world of home improvement. Our network is a team of the most trusted and highly respected local home improvement experts. Expert reviews, advice, and answers have given thousands of homeowners like you the confidence that comes from having a team of professionals behind you. Like a friend in the business, we're here to protect your home and family by making it easy to find and connect with San Diego's best pros at ApprovedHomePros.com.
There's a lot to be said about multi-generational companies in home improvement and the high level of personalized service they provide to consumers. Not only have these businesses stood the test of time because of their long-term reputation for integrity, they are the fabric of our community by creating jobs and donating to local causes, making San Diego a better place to live. These businesses treat their clients better too because of their dedication to family values. Just another reason why these companies continue to be successful. Another benefit of family businesses is their commitment to quality, warranty, and service after the sale. We have many multi-generational businesses in the Approved Home Pro network like SunPower by Milholland, Mozzie, Best Rate Repair, Reborn Cabinets, and Allegiance Heating and Air. I was fortunate to have the opportunity to continue the legacy my grandfather started in 1975, and now I'm proud of my daughter Rachel, who's the fourth generation at Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel.
Well, if the kids haven't already gone back to school, they are about to. So let's set them up for success at home with furniture for more, furniture for less. I'm here with Josh Tomlinson, the general manager, and we're talking all about what's in the kids and teens department here at Moore.
Yeah, we have a ton of great options for kids. I think that the most important is going to be a good mattress for a good night's sleep because we want our kids to get good rest so that they're ready, they have energy.
The school day can be long. We have to make sure they're ready for it.
Kids are busy these days,
Exactly.
So you want to get a good night's sleep. So we have plenty of really, really good quality mattresses that are going to fit all sorts of different beds without sacrificing support. But in regards to the beds and the different bedroom set options, I think that we have some really great selections in regards to loft beds, which are really great because they combine the desk and the chest and all the storage.
Such a great way to maximize space in a room, and
Really
we all know
nice.
the kids usually get the smaller room in the house.
Agreed. So in that regard, you're going to have a really efficient, nice bed frame with all the built-ins. We have captain's beds with storage built into the bottom. We have a newer, kind of a different approach to a captain's bed. It's called a sideways bed. So it comes off of the wall a little differently. So you can customize
cool.
depending on your space. Same type of storage options and bookcases and different things. Another very important factor is a really good desk or workspace that a kid can do all the homework and whatnot, reading, and want to and enjoy that space, right?
Exactly.
So,
It's all about creating a space in the home where the kid feels happy, safe, comfortable,
Right.
making sure that they are enjoying what they have at home.
agreed, and also a little fun too. So we have some pretty special, unique bed frames.
I love these.
We have one called a fort bed that literally is shaped like a little house, which the kids just go.
Perfect for sleepovers.
Yeah, really, really great. It's literally a house. It's awesome. They don't make it in queen or king, but it's very, very cool. Yeah. So in any case, we have just a ton of really good selections in regards to all different spaces, all different measurements, all different applications,
And
boys,
it's all
girls.
mix and matchable too. I've seen some of these
Sure.
diagrams where we can kind of customize exactly the space creation that you want.
Very, very cool. Limitless options.
Thanks so much, Josh. Head to More Furniture for Less and get your kids set up for success for this school year. You can find the location nearest you on ApprovedHomePros.com.
It can be incredibly rewarding to build something for your home. but safety absolutely needs to come first. Mike Durlack from Rockler Woodworking and Hardware is here to introduce us to a safer way to use a saw. Mike, it's great to have you on the show today.
Thanks, great to be here.
Yeah, we've had you on many times, and I've actually seen this demo before, but it is really amazing for safety. And a table saw is a dangerous thing. We're going to show people how this one isn't with a incredible demo in a second. But how dangerous can table saws be?
Regrettably, table saws, power tools can be very dangerous if not handled correctly. And one of the things that this saw does is mitigate the possibility of an injury. There's every 9 minutes there's an accident with a table saw. Every day there's 10 amputations with a table saw, and that's way too many.
And people love to have saws in their home to be able to do work, home improvements or different things, woodworking projects. Now this saw is one that's it's quality as well as safe. So this is just a great quality saw in addition to the safety.
Well, absolutely. That's the first thing when we brought the saw aboard I looked for was how well does the saw work? In case I never had to use that safety feature, I want a good saw.
Well, speaking of the safety feature, let's turn it on and show people, because with this, we're going to be able to put our hands, if we wanted to, but we're not going to put our hands, we're going to put this hot dog into the blade, and the blade is actually going to stop, correct?
Absolutely. It's going to stop in 5 milliseconds, which is 100 times faster than your car's airbag.
Let's turn it on, let's take it out.
All right.
Take a look. Whoa.
That was fast.
That was fast. So the saw actually, when the second it touched the hot dog, it stopped instantaneously and went below the surface?
Yeah, what it does is it sets up an electrical field on the blade. When the sensors sense the difference between my body and the electrical field, once I disturbed that, because I was touching the hot dog, it set off that safety circuit, and that fired the cartridge. Not only did it stop it, but it takes it below the top of the saw. So if I accidentally was walking in my garage, or you were a family member and you fell forward onto that, you wouldn't get hurt.
Now, it's important for people to know, we just did this demo here. Table saws, not all of them come equipped with a saw stop, so make sure you don't put your hand or anything anywhere near a table saw. That's very important. This table saw is available at Rockler Woodworking and Hardware?
Yes, it is.
And the price difference between this and a normal table saw is not much different. Given the value that it gives with safety, I think it's a huge and worthwhile investment.
Yeah, the average saw like this is going to be $600 to $700, and this one's going to be about $12.99.
Thanks, Mike. Now we're continuing Gregg Cantor's journey.
So my grandfather passed away in early 2000s. He did know my daughter Rachel, and I know he would be really proud how she went through college, got a degree in architecture, and now is the director of design with our company.
So my first memory of Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, I think I was probably 5 or 6, and I remember sitting on the floor in my parents' offices and having our Legos set out and designing homes. It was in 2006 that I started working for the company and answering phones. And then from there I started doing drafting and then designing and then managing the design department. And now I do a lot from the start to even all the way through the process. I'm involved.
I have to say, being a family business and having my daughter working next to me, we really don't have any problems. We work well together, we respect each other, and we feed off each other.
I love working with my dad. Working at a family business, I think we make it look easy. We both have a lot of ideas, and that's really exciting. One of the things I really love about my dad is how open-minded he is. He's so open to change. Sometimes the fact that we have so many great ideas, that can be challenging.
I still feel a responsibility to my grandfather Murray today to maintain the reputation that was built for so many years, and to make sure that customers get everything they were sold.
So as the great-granddaughter of Murray Lampert, you might think that I have a lot of pressure and there's a lot to live up to. And when I think of what my great-grandfather Murray would think of me, I hope he'd be proud. I know my great-grandfather would be so proud of my dad and just what he's done with the company since he's taken over. And I just hope I can do the same and make my dad proud.
10 or 20 years down the line, I just want to see Murray Lampert maintain the same reputation we have and just be a name that's respected.
Sometimes I'm asked if I am going to take over the company one day, something that I'm already 4 years into, working here full time, and I'm still excited to do it every single day. But we'll see.
There are so many things to pay attention to as your baby becomes a toddler. Organization and where to store things should not have to be one of them. Kate Monahan from Classy Closets is here to make storage a breeze. Kate, when it comes to a baby's closet, what sort of features do we need to talk about?
Well, basically, if you look at the graphics here, this is what I call a triple hang. So baby clothes are really small.
Really small.
Right? So we usually do triple hang. We do some drawers for their smaller stuff. I usually put a laminate countertop on top for the baby oils and stuff so that it's durable, so it doesn't stain.
And easy to clean.
Easy to clean. I like a stack of shelves because kids basically, for shoes, you know, their books, all the kinds of things that build up as the baby gets a little older. And sometimes I'll put a basket in, so it's a laundry hamper, but it's not behind a hamper door, so that air can circulate, because baby clothes stink, basically.
Baby clothes are stinky.
And then that basket down the road could be used for their toys, you know, so it's dual purpose. Or as they get older, for their sports gear,
yeah,
you know, like their cleats and whatnot.
So it's definitely all about maximizing the space, especially with that triple hang that we see down the side.
Correct.
As the clothes are so tiny, you don't want to have just 2 racks with a lot of open space in the middle.
Exactly, wasted space. But, and one of the benefits is, as the toddler starts to walk, they can pick out their own clothes, right? So it gives them a little bit of independence. More importantly, they can put their clothes back. They have no excuse because they can reach it, right? So it's a good way to train kids. But as they get a little older, then you can pop out this middle shelf and this middle rod, move this one up, and you have a true double hang, right?
So once they're old enough and we no longer need the third rack.
That's right, you can modify it, right? You could even do move a shelf up and have a long hang if you wanted, or 2 shelves and hanging, you know, so that for summer dresses, if it's a girl or what have you. So it's very flexible.
Thanks, Kate. And of course, Classy Closets can give you a free consultation to help you find the features that are right for you. A transitional closet space makes it easy to accommodate the different stages you'll have during your child's first years. Call Classy Closets today, 760-332-6466.
I'm here for another Ace Hardware Project of the Week, joined by Lou Manfredini. Lou, today we're in a store talking about the grommet. I've just learned about it, but what is the grommet for those people that haven't heard?
So the grommet has been an online resource for inventors, and the whole idea is that people come up with these ideas, they don't have a way to kind of bring it to market, they go to the grommet. It's almost like a version of the Shark Tank per se.
Okay.
Ace now is a majority owner in the grommet, and so many of the products that are super unique, things that you may not find at your average Ace hardware store, are part of the assortment here at the grommet. And so it's really unique stuff, great gift-giving idea, great solution-based products. Some are really funny and some are super useful. I've got a couple of examples.
I love this one.
This, do you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
Okay, this, if you look closely, is called the Pooch Selfie. Okay.
I love
You
it.
clip this on the top of your phone with the ball on top, and then you go, hey, and you take a picture, and the dog is looking at the ball. And you actually can take that ball out and throw the ball, and so kind of unique. You can.
I'm buying this today. Going
when you
home with
check
it.
out. Okay.
Summer we'll be getting selfies.
So
with
that's
this
kind
too.
of a fun, thing that you find at the grommet. Now this is really cool. This is called pancakes. Now, for anybody that has to repeatedly ice an area, you've got an injury, maybe you've got kids that are playing sports, maybe you're playing sports. This is a reusable ice pack that you can put in the freezer for about 60 minutes and it'll cool, but it's self-stick.
Okay.
And so now if you've got a spot on your shoulder that it's hard to reach, you can't do, you can take this and pop it on your back and ice that area.
You don't have to wrap it or
You do not have to wrap it at all. And what's really cool about this is the fact that you can re-stick it up to 100 times.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a super useful item. And this mix that you find at participating Ace stores will change. So if you see the grommet products on display, you can also go to thegrommet.com and see the full line of everything that they carry. But the assortment that we're going to have at our stores is really going to be something unique that I think will be fun for people to take a look
It'll
at.
change up on a regular basis, and it's different makers that are coming in at different times.
Absolutely.
Different products.
Yep.
I love this. It's one more unique aspect of the Ace Hardware stores, and one more really unique reason you need to head into your local Ace Hardware. The grommet is going to be in participating stores. Head into your local Ace Hardware, or go to sdacehardware.com to find participating locations.
I'm out at Best Value Glass's new showroom in Lakeside today because glass is a major element in the home. So I'm here with Steve and Allison, and we're talking all about how this showroom can benefit you as a homeowner. Steve, why would you build this beautiful showroom?
So we've been in business for 35 years, and where we were before, we didn't have a lot of things to show people. So now we built this showroom, which is really the showcase here for people to come down and see their options and see the different things we can do for them in the home.
And how does this compare to an in-home consultation, which you also offer?
So we have full-size windows here and full-size shower doors, and you can move them and look at different colors and see how they work and see how things open.
And it sounds like it's a lot easier to visualize because you're looking at a much bigger sample swatch, basically.
Yeah, and you know what you're going to get. And the one thing that nobody wants is to get a new shower, a beautiful shower door, and oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Exactly. So Allison, let me turn it to you. What are we going to see as we're going to tour visually with the camera here today, but tell homeowners what they're going to see at the showroom.
Yeah, so our new shower showroom has 7 full-size showers in it, and it shows off every style that you could want for your home.
7.
7. So
wow.
You can do anything from a semi-frameless kind of bypass shower where there's sliding doors over a tub, to a frameless door with a panel, to a neo-angle, to a steam shower. So we have everything there. The barn door style is also very popular, and we have a full-size contemporary style shower showing that off, which is really nice.
I want to say you named some styles that I'm not even familiar with. You got to barn door and I was like, yeah, I know what that one is, but that's also why you would come and talk to the experts here at Best Value Glass. You guys are going to know what the different styles are, what styles go with other styles, and you can really use it as a consultative experience with the homeowner as well.
Exactly, yeah. So you can see them all in person, and basically as long as it meets code and we know it's safe, we can kind of help direct you as well in the right direction to what style suits your wants and your needs.
So that's where we're talking showers and custom glass, but Steve, you also have an entire window department here that we can look at.
Our window department has 4 different doors. We have and 26 windows.
All of which you can physically touch, open, mess around with to make sure that they work to the function that you're wanting them to.
It's really nice to come and see how the window shuts and moves. The surprising thing for most people is how easy these windows move now. And we can also talk about energy efficiency and give you all your options to make your house more comfortable.
So Best Value Glass has all of your glass and window needs covered, and it's such a good idea to come to this showroom and check them out in full scale so you can see what is going to work best for your house. Steve, what is the address here?
8956 Winter Gardens Boulevard in Lakeside.
And give them a call if you want to set an appointment, 619-419-0023.
Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel is a company with strong family history and is a great example of the type of pro you can connect with at ApprovedHomePros.com. Greg, it was great to see the story of Murray Lampert and your founding, and also with Rachel, your daughter. It was just great to see that the pride and I think the pressure you guys feel to keep that up.
The pressure's good. I mean, it keeps us on our toes, but I'm very proud of Rachel, who's the 4th generation, and I mean, we have a legacy to continue.
Yeah, you do have a legacy, and it's a strong name in the community, and that pride and that pressure, I think, is also something that continues into the Approved Home Pro network with all of our pros, because you're kind of, as one of the founders of the network, you're the archetype, you're the model on which other companies in the network are kind of built, the kind of companies we want.
And I really appreciate being part of the network, and I think it's great that you came up with a warranty that really has a lot of teeth.
Yeah, our Approved Home Pro guarantee of satisfaction is, I think, one of the most important things that we've done in recent times. You know, we've always helped any consumer that ever has an area of dissatisfaction. It's very, very rare, but help them work through it. So we decided to just take that and let people know and officially make it a guarantee. So anybody out there that uses a pro is guaranteed to be satisfied with their purchase.
And I know all the pros will embrace this warranty, this guarantee, because we all live by the high standards, so it's really kind of a no-brainer.
So the pressure, it really isn't that much pressure, because there's no fear you have in us stepping out and saying we guarantee that somebody's going to be satisfied when they use Murray Lampert.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, and I think all of our pros are really that same kind of a thing, because they all live up to those high standards. Now, the guarantee is pretty simple. It's somebody, if they use an Approved Home Pro and they have to get a hold of them through ApprovedHomePros.com or one of the phone numbers we provide, they are going to be guaranteed to be satisfied with their purchase, or we'll step in to help make it right.
And what national list offers that?
Yeah, none of the other referral companies or lists or referral services offer that. The only detail really is if something goes wrong, you have to work with the pro to make sure that you work within their systems to try and help make it right, because the pros are really going to help make it right themselves.
And I'm very confident that the pros are going to make it right, and so the homeowner has nothing really to worry about.
But they have that extra level of assuredness that we're going to stand behind it at Approved Home Pros. Thanks, Greg. All the details are at ApprovedHomePros.com. Now, it's time for the quick tip of the week.
Hi, I'm Jay with We Care Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Solar, and I'm here with your quick tip of the day. The most important thing that a homeowner can do is focus on their filtration system. You need to change your filters regularly because they only filter out about 10% of pet hair, dust, and pollen. But what's being installed today is more advanced filtration systems that filter out up to 99.9% of everything. Viruses, mold, fungus, bacteria, cooking odor, oil, smoke, anything down to 1/25,000th of an inch, completely improving the air quality in your home and protecting your system.
Our in-depth screening, research, and reviews are conducted by experienced and trusted experts who are members of the local community with knowledge of local codes and common issues. Find San Diego pros and expert tips, advice, and answers on ApprovedHomePros.com.
Great show today, Sean. We learned so much, specifically featuring safety today.
Yeah, we had safety covered in a couple of different ways. One of them was actual physical safety.
Physical safety, so let's dive into that. Pool safety, it's so important. It's hot outside, we're all sweating. Everyone wants to be in the water, but you need to pool safely and have a water watcher.
A water watcher is such a great idea. I didn't even know about that until Javier Payan and Payan Pool showed me about that a while ago, and I'm glad we were able to share it with the community. That, and then the saw stop.
I'm kind of glad you didn't put your hand in front of a saw today.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure everybody didn't, nobody out there got the wrong idea to try and put their hand in a saw. But it is a great tool to have around the home, and it was a great demo. I had fun with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of danger when it comes to DIY projects, and it's really important that you at home stay safe if you're going to make something.
But speaking of safety, the guarantee, I think, the Approved Home Pro Guarantee of Satisfaction is another element of safety. When you're hiring a contractor, you want to have that sense of safety and confidence.
Absolutely, because hiring a contractor, bringing someone into your home is always a risk.
Yeah, it is, except when you use Approved Home Pros, because if you are not satisfied with your purchase, we're going to help step in to help make it right, and all those details, like we said, are at ApprovedHomePros.com.
Exactly. We have an entire page dedicated to the guarantee that you can check out at ApprovedHomePros.com. Other favorite things from the show today, Sean? The grommet.
The grommet. Ace Hardware. We had Lou Manfredini, national personality here locally. We're a very local show. How did you like the doggy selfie?
Oh, Sam needs one. Sam needs one so bad, you guys.
Yeah, Penny and Summer need one as well, yeah.
He's getting a little exhausted of all my treats that I feed him. Like, Sam, come look at the camera. Sam, come look at the camera.
It's just ingenious, though, and that and all the other things that they have at the grommet, which is, at Ace Hardware. And Ace is such a localized place. It's an example of what we are. Local to the community and trying to find the very best pros and the very best products to bring to you.
Well, it's such a great fit because featuring kind of non-mass produced products, and those things are just getting off the ground. It's so great to give them some exposure, and I really did love the pet selfie, so good for that. You know what, and the ice pack too was really, really cool.
I love the ice pack. Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So learn more about all of these things and our guarantee specifically when you learn at ApprovedHomePros.com. Everything is there to help you with your home improvements.
Thank you for joining the Approved Home Pro Show. To connect with the show or find the very best home improvement companies in San Diego, log on to ApprovedHomePros.com or call 855-840-APRO. Join us each week on News Radio 600 KOGO. See you soon.